the point of this video is about not eating lunch, but eating the problems that I faced this morning. Meaning that while I was eating, I was thinking of something else, and not just enjoying the taste of the food and the sun and the wind and everything else. So every now and then I stop and then took some breathing and checking my posture and the muscle tone and have the mini meditation, so to speak. So I get back to calm and quiet mind and eat the food. But then the thought pops up, this was crazy and this cannot happen, all of that. So that my lunch was broken up in maybe 8-10 times in between, beginning and end of my lunch, by talking or thinking within myself about those incidents. And the point is that it's the monkey mind that we are familiar with, at least in concept. So everything is about the execution, not everything, but the point of our life has to be related to how we live, not how much accumulated we have in the brain and what to do with it. That certainly can do some work, but if you get to the point of eating lunch without tasting the food as much, but thinking of something else, the balance may be lost. So as much as I talk often in the YouTube video about the lessons learned and the wisdom and all of that, so this is a great example of how incompetent I am, that sometimes things gets into, you call it haywire, the situation that is to be handled and that occupies your mind. Therefore, the food that I have in front may not have tasted as genuinely as I could have, with the being of the food and appreciating all of that, while enjoying the sun and the breeze and all of that. So, what's the point of this? Number one, to live life, we have to know what's going on, as if what's going on inside of you is like a third person. So you can see things objectively, so to speak, and look at what's happening, not just the brain, in the mind, and also in the body. If you're eating, not rushing, tasting, and digesting, taking time, relax, enjoy, all of that. And it has to be well orchestrated or balanced, or in short, be aware of what's going on every moment. If we are aware of ourselves, as if looking at the mirror, looking at yourself in the mirror, if you have some issues that you have to clean up on this side or that side, whatever, you can address it. But if you are occupied and not have the mirror as if to check yourself, which is the difficult part, because we get easily occupied in the matter that is important in your mind. But is it really important? And if you're missing the taste of lunch, food, whatever, sun, breeze, and your being, then we may be off balance quite a bit. So I was laughing after just about finishing my lunch and drinking some water. Did I really eat lunch, or did I perhaps eat all the stuff in the mind to digest, spit out, whatever? And that doesn't make sense. So this is basically a confession, nothing else, that these things happen. Fortunately, I picked up at least 8 times, if not more, to observe what's going on. And wait a minute. So I stopped it and took time. I'm back eating. And then the thought pops up. And I get caught up. Noticed. I stop. So that's the continuation. And the fact that I have to go through it 8 times, 10 times, indicate how not accomplished I am in terms of living in the now, be aware, all of that I talk about quite often. And I keep saying repetition is mother of skill. We have to learn a good habit, eliminate the old habit by not dealing with it. At 74, I'm continuing to do this practice. I know some people are more established than others, but it's my life, not to compare as much. And everybody's different because of the way they are born and built, their skills, or having the references around them. So each case, each person, profile, characteristics, the shape of the mountain we can climb, or learn what skills not fell off from the bridge or the slope. Each case will be different. But let's be aware. And if there's anyone listening to this, especially myself, I'm talking to myself, let's be sincere and truthful to keep on track with the way we believe, each of us believe, is the way so that we can aim for mastering life, how to live, and process all the difficult information in a manner that makes sense according to the law of nature and the social construct, all of that. We may not have a peaceful life because of the setting and just enjoy and not to be bothered. Things happen. The life never be the same. So let's be mindful or reminded and practice the way of life that each of us may feel important. Enjoy the sound, breathe, calm, quiet mind, be grounded, be aware, and move one step at a time. Not to rush, not to be too complacent. Find the way moving forward. Thank you.